morning, guys and girls. Anthony, 4x4 Adventures. We're cruising down the Jim Falls Road. It's about 50 k's. It's in very good condition because obviously it's just opened up at the moment, late June, and a little bit corrugated in places, but yeah, it's as far as a four-wheel drive, like a Prado with some quality Dobinson suspension is concerned, it is bloody beautiful. But I'm sure some people will say, oh, it's a rough road. Anyway, we're going to cruise down here, and of course, like usual, let you know all the important information, show you a bit of scenery, blah blah blah. Anyway, we've just come past the campground, which is, yeah, like I said, about 50 k's in off the main road. Road was all in good condition all the way. Had about 4 oncomings, didn't catch up to anyone, so it was all clear driving. And once you get past the campground, you got about, I think it's about 7 k's of four-wheel drive only, engaged four-wheel drive. But got to be honest here, we're still on full tyre pressures because the road's all that good. I'm not going to waste time adjusting tyre pressures, whatever. All the suspension. It's got the rear Dobinson's MRAs, monotube remote adjustable. Not recommending them, just saying that's what we got in the rear of the 22, the ones that came out of the 2019, to give it a fair bit of testing. So we're up to about, that'll be about almost 80, probably 70,000 k's with a lot of off-road driving. So far so good, no dramas. But yeah, just trying to show you a little bit of the track going through here now, because it's pretty easy driving any four-wheel drive at the moment, unless it gets a bit harder. But I'd say these sorts of places are generally going to be fairly easy, straightforward driving. There's a little bit of water around. There's a crossing that's quoted as being 800, which is obviously about 100 above the Prado's quoted wading depth. Oh no, what are we going to do? Oh, must have a snorkel. Oh, we'll see how that goes, eh? This one, who knows? We're about to find out. Not even axle deep. Alright, here we go. There it is, Jim Falls Gorge Walk. Bada bing, there's your map. Alright, let's go. People know what the track's like to the viewing area. It's not difficult, but it's rocky. There's a few up and down steps. There's a bit of different literature calling it difficult, calling it moderate to difficult, moderately difficult. So it's just rocks, we're cruising over it. There's a few up and down sections, like this is down with a few steps. But if you're able-bodied, seems pretty straightforward so far, and there's a few flat areas as well. Anyway, have a look at this. Hey. Bloody tourists. Does get a little bit more difficult, so you need to be reasonably able-bodied, because you've got to climb up some rocks and stuff like this here and back down here. Up here flattens off a little bit, but the end of the rocks, And there it is, the beach. Paradise. All right, so that was over on the beach. We've come around this way, heading down here. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah, just coming out of Jim to go to Twin Falls. We're told there's a deep crossing, 0.8 of a metre. Must need a snorkel, must have a snorkel. Let's read, what does it say? Twin Falls Escarpment Walk, because the gorge, it's not a gorge, or it's closed, they've crossed it out. Crocs in the water and all that, but let's go and see what this beautiful water crossing, how deep it is, and see if you can make it without a snorkel. Hold your breath. Oh, beautiful, look at that. So deep. Anyway, we're not going up to Twin Falls or anything on this trip. It was just a Jim Falls gorge type day. Got out early, beat all the traffic out, and they're all there now at peak time of the day, and hopefully we get a pretty good run back out. Oh, so what time? Head in about 8 o'clock and head out about lunchtime, because they're all going, it's nice and hot for a swim at lunchtime. But you know what, it was nice, the water's cold anyway, it was nice for a swim at 10:30. So happy days, each to their own, what you want to do, but very busy at the moment. I wouldn't have liked to be in all that traffic dust, and the car park is like Burke Street. Never seen anything like it. But that's KAKADU for you. Some very nice places, but also very commercialised. The aim of their game, I think, is to get you to pay for the pass and spend some money, go on some cruises, and the cruises are worth it as well. As I said, if you saw our hopefully last video, if things come out in the correct order, if I don't muck up, but if I get it wrong, then it doesn't matter anyway, because it's all the same, it's just information. So I think that's a video. What else, Mitch? What else do we need to add into any other info they need? Yeah, the road was in really good condition. The last little bit of four-wheel drive, yeah, look, it's a two-wheel drive road, really. I mean, you gotta have a four-wheel drive. It's a bit rough, but it's the easiest four-wheel driving you'd ever come across. Oh no, that's not where we're going. Just thought I'd have a little look at that sign and make sure it's not where we're going, but we've got to head back out of this track yet and back to the little intersection from Jim Jim to Twin Falls where it splits. And I thought that was it because I was busy talking to you instead of... Alright, so that's it. If you like that one, I'll put in some more photos after this bit of chit chat if I remember. You can enjoy the scenery. Certainly worth the walk. Now, oh, how far is it? We walked into the beach area, we walked back out and around to the gorge area, including everything. My app said 3.6 or 3.8 k's, was it, Miss Summer? So I'd say just a little bit under 2 k's each way, about 5,000 steps for the day from the car park back to the car park. So it's not hard. It's not, okay, so if you've done El Cuestro Gorge, it gets a bit hard in places depending on your fitness. You've got to climb up on a rock at the halfway pool, and then towards the end you can sort of climb up the side. It's not hard again, but you know, then it's a long way as well. So it is difficult, and it's a long way, so you get tired, fatigue, right? So you can more likely to make a mistake on the way back. Like I think you slipped and fell in the water, didn't you, Mitch?
Yep.
Did I slip and fall in the water too or something on the way back from El Cuestro Gorge?
Nope.
I think I did slip somewhere. Somehow got wet. I think I did. And someone else with us, they hurt themselves as well. So just watch it with the big ones when you push yourself. But look, what is it like? Here we go, Jim Jim. It's a lot like if you've been to Emma Gorge, right? But it's a lot bigger. It is bigger. It's about the same coldest, maybe 1 or 2 degrees warm, but it's cold. It's nice and refreshing, what you want. Bonus info if you still listen to me. Some people reckon I waffle too much, but I'm just trying to share the info and help you plan your own trips or whatever included in the videos. To me, I went round to the right over to the beach area. It's signposted as you get to the telephone, the emergency phone. We went over to the beach area. It's a sandy beach area. The water was fairly still and not the best looking. Wasn't bad. You'd go in there if you had to, no problem. But I knew there was going to be better water over the other side. So just so that we, you know, for the steps and the exercise, we walked back out of the beach, around to the telephone, into the gorge area, and beautiful water. There was like 2 people there. Happy days. And that's where we went, and that was awesome, wasn't it, Mitch? Yeah?
It was better than the beach pub.
How good was it? Like, if on this trip, on this 5-week trip, would you rate that as number 1, 2, 3, 4?
Number 2.
Bet your top 2, okay. You want to tell everyone what your number 1 is so far?
Probably Edith Falls.
Edith Falls, really? It was number 1, really? Wow.
What else would be my number 1?
Well, I thought maybe Nanny's. Right, maybe Nanny's, yeah.
Wasn't big enough for me.
Not big enough? Okay. Well, that was nice as well. I can't think. There's too many places to think of. There's that many of them. But anyway, lots of good places. Lots of awesome springs and pools and gorges and all that sort of thing. We're not going to be doing too much more on this trip. That's about it. We'll have a look at a few places. Could be a bit boring for a video. We'll be doing some other stuff and having a look around, but not necessarily video stuff. So yeah, hope you liked them. Check them out. Smash the like button, subscribe, turn the bell on, and if everything works out, I think I've put them all to release every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 p.m. But that doesn't really matter now because that's done and dusted. But we're going to continue that. We're going to continue the what did I say? Monday and Wednesday. That's all right. Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesday and Sunday, 6 p.m. Melbourne time. So if you haven't got a YouTube, Google account, what do you call it, so you can subscribe and turn the bell on, just go and check on 4 Before Adventures Wednesdays and Sundays at 6 p.m. Melbourne time, because we're just going to schedule them all to release then. So there you go. Happy days. All right. This track, that's right. So as you can see, it's a little bit rocky. It's what I would rate an easy 4-wheel drive track. You could take a 2-wheel drive vehicle through here if you had to, but they say 4-wheel drive only, so maybe at times it gets rough patches. There was a couple of bits of water here or there, so just beware of that. And that's the video. We're out of here. Thanks for watching. See ya. Thanks for listening, more to the point.